but I'm just frustrated. This is crazy. I mean, all these kids, they're friends since they're little. I mean, he knows both of them. They went, I mean, unfortunately, the kid that got stabbed, his mom goes to church with me, and everyone is calling me. You know, I was an hour away from here. I don't even know how I got here. My son is calling me. Everyone is calling me. His dad was working. We got here, and we get no answers. This is just crazy. We get videos from the kids inside. There's videos all over social media of what happened. My question is, where's the teacher?
So here we go again, folks. There's another stabbing. Yeah, so I saw the video. I don't know how much YouTube will let me show of it. But again, do you guys remember, I told y'all, I find it very odd that there are no videos on social media of the Karmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf stabbing. None. Anywhere. Nada. Never has been. Not even the altercation from start to finish. None of it. Not a piece of it. That is a psyop. That is a false flag cover-up. The reason you have not seen the stabbing between Karmelo and Austin is because it's going to show Karmelo guilty. It defeats the purpose. Anybody with half a brain knows that, I think it was Carl Schwab bought up, or was it Soros? One of them bought up like 45% of all the news media outlets in America. 45%, almost half of them. So that they can control what goes out on media. So you got Zuckerberg and all of those that own these social media platforms, and they just delete and they block anything going up they don't want to. So they'll allow the video of the Hispanic looking kid stabbing the white kid, but they will not allow the video of the black kid stabbing the white kid. Wonder if that's serving a purpose. Because let me tell you something. This stabbing happened 4 hours ago, and immediately social media had it going on. Now that's just a still shot, because like I said, I can't show it to you on YouTube. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on Instagram. You can find it on TikTok. The actual fight. It was 3 students, not 2. Okay? Now, I've already heard. Oh my gosh. Look, it's white on white crime. Actually, I'm pretty sure the boy that did the stabbing is Hispanic. I'm not 100% positive. He's 15. They're not putting a lot of information out about him, but he stabbed a white kid. It doesn't matter what color they are. I told you guys this is an epidemic. Let me tell y'all, I don't know if this is gang related and this is like an initiation thing that all these kids are doing. But you know how they always want, like, they want gun laws to stop gun violence. What, are you going to start knife laws now? Because they already have them. Schools already have laws against these kids bringing weapons, and they're still doing it. Knives are easier to get in. You've tightened up gun laws so bad that it's so easy to get a knife in. So now what are we hearing? Oh, we need metal detectors. Folks, get your kids out of public school. Get your children out of public school. Because here is the problem. I did a video for y'all last night. I told y'all that your president just signed an executive order forcing schools to start actually punishing children for breaking the rules rather than saying, you know, equity punishment where, oh, wow, wait, you're a minority. We can't punish you because, you know, you have things stacked against you. So we're not going to punish you. We're going to take you to the fluffy room with the pillows and the blankets. And we're just going to love on you. That does not work, folks. It does not work. I'm telling y'all. Behavior modification works. Punishment works. As well as rewarding students who are doing great, who are following rules with amazing gifts and refusing to give it to the ones who consistently break the rules. So here we are, new day, another person, another young person is fighting for their life over knife violence. That's what they're going to call it, knife violence, gun violence. It's just violence. It's just violence. So like I said, I don't know if these are gang initiations. I don't know if there's a trend going on social media and the parents are missing it. I don't know. But if I was a parent with young kids, young adult kids in this day and age, my children would be pulled out of public school like that. Like that. They can't protect your kids. You heard the woman at the beginning of the video. My question is, where were the teachers? My question is, how did the kid get the knife into the school? Did the parent not know? I mean, why would you bring a knife to school unless you're already having issues or you intend to use it? Nobody wakes up and says, today I'm going to bring a knife to school. Yeah, I know it's against the rules. It's a weapon. I'm going to bring it to school because I just want to. They bring it with purpose. Nobody carries a gun into a school without purpose. Just get ready for it. I'm telling y'all, this country is in serious trouble. Young people are dangerous. I see crowds of young people. I don't care what color they are. I avoid them with everything in me. I will literally cross the street and pass on the other side when I see a group of young people because they have become so dangerous. Doesn't matter if they're white. There's a whole white gang in Arizona right now. The Gaston Goons or something like that. I don't know what they call themselves. Murdering people. Yeah, like these kids are dangerous and parents are not being held accountable. Don't tell me they can't. That's your kid. That's your kid. Your focus should not have been on your job. Should have been on your children because these kids are learning this somewhere. And if the parents aren't teaching it to them, it's because the parents are ignoring their children. They're learning it from social media. That is the only thing I can come up with. It's absolutely 100% demonic. It's anti-God. Anytime you murder like that, the violence is unprecedented in these schools, folks. If you'd like to support our channel, look in the top of comments. There's 4 different ways you can do it. We'd greatly appreciate it. This is heartbreaking to me. This is why you have to punish them. And you have to punish them harshly. There is never an excuse to use a weapon. Yep. The boy in this case that stabbed the other child was getting his ever-loving behind whipped. I watched the video. He was getting his behind whipped. But the guy he stabbed, the young man he stabbed, was away from him, 20 feet away from him with his back turned. And then he decides to stab? That's not self-defense. That's murderous rage. I'm telling y'all, it's a big problem. Can't blame it on the teachers. They can't stop your kids. We took that power. Obama, Biden took that power away from school teachers. They can't even discipline your little precious baba. You guys have a fit, and y'all know it's true. So, this is a created mess from the parents thinking their children are perfect, being too lazy to raise their own kids, and something going on, some kind of demonic social media gang initiation thing with these knives, man. I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. All I can say is, God, have mercy. Just have mercy on our country. Love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe.
Hey everybody, David Kaplan here. Just want to check in with you and give you the latest here about this stabbing that occurred at West Potomac High School in Belhaven section of Fairfax County. We know that 2 teens were directly involved with one another. There is one that's arrested and will be charged with malicious wounding. There is another one that was originally taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Now we are told that that student is stable. There was an incredibly tense press conference. We brought it to you live on Fox 5. Right outside here with the chief of police and the superintendent. Parents essentially kind of took this press conference over. Essentially what happened is that when this stabbing occurred, there was what was called a stay in place, stay put that was put into place by the school system. Essentially, when that happens, parents are under the impression that they can come and pick up their kids from the school. Parents were not allowed to do that. they're typically not allowed to do it when it's a lockdown. And parents I talked to said they understand that, but the fact that this is not a lockdown and being called a lockdown is what's making them incredibly frustrated.
That's the power that you've given to the government over your children. You cannot even go to the school and remove your child if there has been an incident of violence. They kept the parents out. But again, this is your doing. It's your choice. Figure it out, parents. If you've got kids in public school, figure it out. Make your marriage work. Mom, take a part-time job. Homeschool your kids. Move to the country. Change your life. And please, let me make this point loud and clear. Don't bring your bad kid that you know is the problem to the country, because country kids won't tolerate it. No, we will not. And neither will the parents. That's the other thing. It's denial. These parents just act like their kids are so awesome because they're good at sports. Yeah, and they got like a 3.7. Look, y'all's 3.7s nowadays would have probably been a 2.0 when I was in school, because they just give your kids raises and grades to get them out of that grade and into the next grade so the federal government doesn't punish them. That's what happens when the federal government gets a hold of your children. They're great parents, aren't they?